Alright everyone, this is part 2, which is transitions. And these are sort of transitions to T-stepping, to running. It's just transitions you can do from running man to T-step to make it flow. I am having some glides in here, and I will be showing those glides in the glide section. Glide section's actually gonna be pretty long. Jeez. But more than anything, I'm just trying to show the different variety you can use to go into your running man, or to go into from your T-step to your running man to your T-step, or your running man to glide. It's just it's good to show you how to transition, and most people will be able to do it naturally. Most natural movements is considered a transition, but I'm just trying to show you ones that flow. I like shufflers that flow more. I like shufflers that look like they're really they're just going across ice. That's what took the cake for me when I started shuffling, was like Wing Zero, which I'll have them up here or something. Wing Zero is an amazing shuffler, and very emphasized running and T-step tricks. You just have very good T-step and running man tricks, and they're so different and diverse, and he flows. And I find those people more skillful than the people that just go around. Sorry, the people that just kind of go around like this and they kind of just sail across. I mean, like they kind of just keep moving across. I don't know. I'm just hating. But anyways, on to transitions. So the first transition. First transition's pretty easy. I mean, it's just, you can go from, this is probably just a little T-step spin, but you're T-stepping around, and you can spin around and then go into your running man. So you're T-stepping around, spin, and twist around, and then go into running man. That's one way. I mean, you can do this with both feet. It doesn't just have to be one foot, but so I'm kind of getting carried away. That's the first kind of one. It's just like it's a simple T-step spin, like just 1, 2. Then you just you're using your heel more than anything. Sorry for all the traffic in the background. I'm trying to film this outside so you guys can see me doing this on pavement instead of like hardwood floor. That way you know you can do this on pavement. You put more emphasis on spinning on your heel, and then as you spin around, your forward foot is just going to be the forward foot that goes into the running man. A running man is a T-step trick. This one's very simple. This one is actually very simple. You just running, and that's hopping back on one foot. It's just a simple running man. And when you take one of your feet back, like your left foot or your right foot, you'll use your left foot and you tap it, and then you kind of glide back. So once you're, when you get to a step of the running man where your right foot's forward, whatever foot you're more comfortable on bringing back. I'm not good with T-stepping that way with my right foot. So it's just when your right foot. This is with my left foot. I'm using my left foot as the balancer. When your right foot is at the when your right foot's about to restart the steps of the running man, you'll go forward 2 steps with the right foot, and then when your left foot is on its first step, when you're about to go to your second step, you emphasize the right foot more, and then you angle yourself around like this so you can start bringing your foot forward so you can start T-stepping. And then you just express some way with your right foot. So, fast again. It's just that simple. It's not too hard. Running man to T-step again. Simple one you can do. It's like if you're doing your running man, and you do a little spin into it, you can just. It's really simple. You're just placing your steps in a circle. So it's just ankling your steps in a certain way. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, and you just go off into your T-stepping. This kind of gives your T-step a little arc, so it's pretty cool to go into your T-step and then go into another spin after that, or go into a glide. This transition sets up a lot of things. I'm going to show you. This is a type of glide, but this is another transition. This is just your running man to like a T-step. This is just offshooting like that. You jump back a bit. This has the same principle as the one where you're hopping back with one foot, only this time you put more weight in the right. So running man, it's like this. You have you jump and your right foot is in front, then you slide back, and then you go into T-steps. So going fast. Oh, whoops, sorry, fail. Going fast, it looks like this. It looks like that. More often than not, it's just, I mean, this just goes into other glides. I mean, that one's usually used for different glides. This section, I mean, how many different things? Your transitions are going to branch off from your glides. So more than anything, this is just a real basic thing to show you different types of like real basic T-step to running man or running man T-step. Those are some basic things, but you have to mix in some type of glide or spin with it to make it look fancy. Not to make it look, it's not just meant to look fancy, but it has skill and technique involved. But it looks good when you perfect it. Just don't worry about rushing this section. This is what diversifies the shuffler, is the types of transitions he uses. I mean, some shufflers have crazy ass transitions where they fly across the fucking, 30 feet, and then they go into a spin, then they fly another 30 feet. There's, all kinds of ridiculous crap. But this is where you diversify yourself. From your hand movements to your transitions to your spins, like this is where you diversify yourself as a shuffler. So you'll find different glides that you like to branch off into running man. This is where you be inventive with yourself. I don't really want to give you too many guidelines for it. I'm just going to show you some basic techniques that you can use. Anyways, that's probably the end of part 2. I can't really show anything more without going into glides. So this section, just learn to apply this to the glides and the spins that I show you later on. Anyways, this is the end of part 2. Sorry for rambling. Part 3 is glides. Sorry, part 3, which is glides. But anyways, on to glides.